Hello and welcome back. I am Damien with Project Omnia, and today I'm going to be reacting to Dr. Stone Episode 6. Now, in the last episode, obviously, we had the aftermath where Tsukasa did seemingly kill Senku. Obviously, for story purposes, not happening. Taiju and Yuzuriha acted swiftly and not rashly, which I was very impressed with, and also caught Tsukasa off guard, who believed at the beginning that Taiju was actually going to attack and he was going to have to kill Taiju. But that was not the case. They created a diversion with the gunpowder explosion that allowed them to escape with Senku, who they are now attempting to revive. And the second half of the episode was just showing us, all that time it didn't show us, of Senku being alive before Taiju awakened. So we kind of got sped through that in that second half of the episode with some rather funny commentary from the monkeys. I mean, who doesn't love a good monkey? I know I do. I love monkeys. I want a monkey. Who doesn't want a monkey? Now, I'm gonna stop being silly here. Not because being silly isn't fun. It is fun, but I really want to know what is going to happen with Senku and how he's alive, and all that, because it really doesn't seem like the show wants to pull off a lot of what people referred to as ass pulls, aka just random subversion that doesn't really make any sense just to keep people alive. I mean, there is such a thing as bad subversion, and even many great stories have it, so I suppose it's possible that it happens here, but I really think that's not going to be the case. I think we're going to get a decent explanation for how Senku is actually alive. But I am going to hop right into episode 6 so I can find out. And we will begin this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Yeah. Oof. This is where he decided to bring back Taiju. He's got dirt in his mouth. Big oaf. Filthy ningen.
何やったら俺みたく復活するそもそも3700年前人類全員がいきなり石化した原因は
Dude. Lol. This supposed to be like homage to Tanya and the Saga of Evil. This one right here. I've never seen it, but I know the character design for the main protagonist. I don't know. And there's gotta be. No, where he's gonna discover. Okay. Excuse my poor, terrible, out of tune singing. And fail. Yeah. What is that face? First gotta come up with the hypothesis and have to...
脳の消費カロリーは1日400キロカロリー。3700年分のエネルギー換算だと2兆ジュール超えだ。
terajoules?
そんなエネルギーをどこから。いい俺がねえのが悔しいな。
When you didn't figure that out until you had Taiju back.
試して敵化がファンタジーだろうがな。
Okay, so that's his blood on there. Looks more brown nowadays than anything, but okay, I can dig it. You do. Well, I did understand him pretty well. Oh, hey.
信じていくらでも待つぞ。てめえがいなきゃダメなんだ。戻ってこい、大樹。戻ってこい、サッカー。
Don't mind me. Oh, damn. Bromance didn't bring him back quite yet. Or did it? Did it?
消えたんだ。もう大声で叫ぶんじゃねえぞ。司に聞こえたら一発アウトだ。
What's that? I mean, you heard his voice.
よーく首に気づきやがったな。ゴミみてえな小せえヒントから。大樹、譲りは。てめえら二人に100億万点やるよ。
I mean, I'll take his 10 billion points over. Believe it! 2 nations of the stone world. Huh. Bear hug.
全身漏れなく砕けつったじゃねえか。殺すぞ。
おかえり、千空君。
Realize how precious certain things are to you when you think you lost them.
この顔は科学の花火だって千空君に似合うかも。一応首にね。
なるほど。
当て木としたいと歯がほら。
いや、1ミリもいらねえ。
Yeah,
もう、じゃの修復力は思いのほかくっそ高えぞ。
they're too damn high.
ドクターストーンじゃないか。
Oh, title drop. What now? He likes it. You can dig it.
考えてみりゃ妙な服される。
Of course, if it's repairing
科学
things
現象じゃねえか。
that Steiners are actually linked to, of course it would
誰が人類
repair
を
everything
石化
that
した。
it's actually covering.
誰の攻撃だ。
I don't even have a clue, man. It can be anything. Ah.
あ
Ah.
でもやる。
なんだ内緒話か。ずるい。
Totally.
俺も混ぜろ。おお、そうか。司のとこか。どこだぞ。いや死んでないか。確かに元はいいやつだが、じゃなくて少なくとも司はセンキュー。司の居場所をあの世だと勘違いしてる。
Be best to play up to that.
司の居場所がいつでもわかる。こんな有利なバトルはね。てめえ
Exactly.
ら二人が。
Yeah.
その司帝国を倒して人類浄化の大量破壊を止めるには科学で戦う。のろしを上げた謎の連中を探し出して仲間にゲットするんだよ。
Wonder if it'll go that well.
先に司とその連中が接触することだな。
Yeah.
まあそこは
I consider that
あってねえこと
too.
にかけるしかね
Yeah.
え。そういうこった。切ない別れにお涙も溢れまくるぜ。
Taiju. Bromance it up, man. Come on.
センキュー必ず
Well, he did already yell out his name. A few more months or years is no big deal. I definitely think Senku's the smarter choice. Definitely the more free choice.
2分前からそっとついてきてる
I don't
君だ
know.
よ。誰なんだい
Ran into one of them. Alright, it's like, go. Jose.
自己紹介なら地獄でしろ。
Hmm. Does she know him? Actually, she's dual wielding. I mean, they're daggers, but yeah. Still like it. She's got a shield on her
この
back.
若さでここ
魂朽ちるまで詫び続けろ。
Repent to the sorcery gentleman.
妖術使い
Sorcerer.
今しがた浴びておいてもう
Really?
いや何世代目なんだい
Crushed by that tree? Senku. Don't get there too quickly. You lose your biggest advantage.
ああ、内臓も骨も無事だ。粘れる。
Yeah. But Tsukasa made some good observations.
科学だよ。一高校生のゴミみたいな力を怪力に変換する発射だ。
Oh yeah. Look at that. Yeah. She wants the Senku D. Can't blame her. Motherfucker saved my life with science. I would be wanting it too.
いや、その歩きなんとかの知恵がじゃない。君のその一歩一歩問題解決へとくさびを打ち続ける。
It's
揺らがぬ
impressive.
信念がだよ。私の名は琥珀。どう
Kohaku.
やら私は君のことがめっぽう好きになってしまったようだ。
She was even taken back by it. That's funny. Wow. So that was that was episode 6 of Dr. Stone. So a lot more happened there. Obviously, we got Senku actually waking up thanks to the purification or petrification medicine, which depetrified him. Depetrified that area on his neck and ultimately regenerated what Tsukasa had done. Now, Tsukasa ran into Kohaku there and had the battle, and Kohaku saw everything that went down back in episode 4 and had already decided Tsukasa a bad man, Tsukasa must die. But Tsukasa also made a very keen observation that I didn't pick up on until he mentioned it. That obviously this girl was born into this world. She was not someone that was there 3,700 years ago and revived. It's not how this happened for her. So that means there was definitely people that got depetrified before Senku. Which, I mean, if you think about it, isn't impossible. Just because Senku believed himself to be the first one doesn't mean he was for certain. There was no way for him to confirm that type of hypothesis at that time. And even now, there's really not. But now we have confirmation that he indeed was not. Now it begs the question, where are this girl's parents? Or where are Kohaku's parents? Sorry, we know her name. Now, Taiju and Uzuriha are supposed to go and infiltrate Tsukasa and his little kingdom that he's going to try to build up to be spies. I mean, intel is definitely the most powerful form of, I wouldn't say defense in warfare. Of course, it makes your offense infinitely better, but if you can guard against anything, then really it's just about counter-striking. So really it's your defense that needs the big boost. Pretty standard. I mean, so clearly we're going to have two warring nations basically at the beginning, which ironically is what Tsukasa wants to avoid. Of course, I'm betting he'll attribute this just to Senku's general inclination to advancement. But in reality, it's his own idealism that's causing this and his actions alone, because otherwise Senku wouldn't feel a need to create these weapons. But he understands that he's going to need them if he wants to keep himself and his friends alive, and to try and prevent Tsukasa from ultimately reaching his goals, which, while, again, it's not impossible for someone to justify the things that Tsukasa wants to do. Purging and culling the, what you might call the fat of society, and civilization. But, again, that really comes down to one's own perspective and what each individual kind of justify in their own mind. Me personally, not on board. Even though, there's definitely people that I feel, I don't think these people should be around. But it's not my judgment to say. And even if you were to, like in a situation like this, say you knew for a fact these certain people were, like, let's just pick murderers as an example. You know every single murderer, which statue is a murderer and all that, and you kill all of them. Okay? Once you revive everyone else, and you know none of these people were at any point prior to this murderers, even if none of them become murderers are still going to be born into this world. The thing is there's a duality to our existence that comes with what we deem as good versus bad, or good versus evil, whatever you want to call it, moral, immoral. And that's what I mean. People are just born. There was a time when none of these things existed. We didn't have concepts of this is what this is. We have always been this way. Some people will just do things that others won't do, and that the vast majority would say that's wrong, But ultimately, those people are always going to exist. And even if you were to, in one fell swoop, wipe all the known existing ones out of existence at any point in time, eventually there would be more again. It's just the reality. It's not a nice reality, but it's just the way it is. But anyways, that's really a tangent going off. Not so much about the episode, but I do like to try to elaborate on kind of what I'm meaning, and I'm trying to get better at it in these, especially because I really like having discussions, even if I don't necessarily agree with everything that someone else's perspective is about something. It's just a beautiful thing. We all have those different perspectives, those different values, and different things will justify. And some of us are a lot more self-sacrificing. I mean, there's just so much individuality. I really enjoy that. So, anyways, I'm going to stop rambling. I really enjoyed this episode, and I'm definitely really enjoying the series. So, I'm going to hop off of here, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.